Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. I come to you from Parramatta Park, and as you can see, it's feeding time for the pigeons, for the ducks, and all of the guests that frequent this beautiful place. What I'd love to do today is go through a book entitled Your Brain is Always Listening, a book that was published on the 2nd of March 2021 by an author named Dr. Daniel G. Amen. Ever feel like your brain is running the show, except it's not exactly in your favour? You know, those nagging thoughts, bad habits, and unexplainable stress that just keep popping up now and everywhere else. Dr. Daniel G. Amen's book, Your Brain is Always Listening, is about to change everything you thought you knew about your mind. Trust me, this isn't your typical positive self-help book. Dr. Amen dives deeply into how your brain's hidden dragons, those sneaky negative influences, are controlling your happiness, your habits, and yes, your hang-ups as well. This book isn't just fascinating, it's an absolute game changer. Dr. Amen reveals how the brain's unconscious patterns can have a massive, huge impact on your life and how you can tame them with taking back control. So if you're ready to stop letting your brain run wild and start living life on your terms, keep reading and we'll see how we go. So let's see what we can learn from this wonderful book today. Your brain is always listening and it's shaping your reality. Here's the kicker. Your brain is constantly picking up on thoughts, emotions, and experiences, and it's always listening. Whether you're consciously aware of it or not, your brain stores absolutely everything. The good and the bad, the stressful, the joyful, it all gets tucked in and packed away in the background, affecting every single thing you do. Dr. Amen teaches us that recognizing this can keep you and give you the power to consciously change your brain's playlist and stop letting negative thoughts and patterns control your happiness. We look at a thing called the hidden dragons. This is where it gets real. Dr. Amen explains how your brain has hidden dragons, which are those negative influences and automatic responses that sabotage our well-being. These dragons might be old traumas, self-doubt, or even the constant stress we don't even realise that we're carrying. The key is recognising these dragons so that you can tame them. By confronting these hidden beliefs and emotions, you can start to shift your mindset and break free from old patterns that hold you back. The next key point is that your brain is affected by everything, even your environment. You might think your brain is only influenced by your thoughts, but it's also shaped by your environment, your relationships, and even what you eat. Dr. Amen breaks down how everything from your home space to the people you hang out with can impact your mental health. For example, toxic environments or negative relationships can create brain environment that wires you to stress, anxiety, and insecurity. Taking stock of your environment and making changes, whether it's decluttering your space or distancing yourself from toxic people, can create a healthier brain and a happier you. Self-talk is also a big game changer. Have you ever caught yourself saying something negative to yourself, like I'm not good enough, or I'll never be able to do this? That's your brain listening and reacting accordingly. Dr. Amen teaches that self-talk is one of the most powerful forces shaping our thoughts and behaviours. By changing the way you talk to yourself and learning to replace negative thoughts with empowering thoughts, you can begin to rewire the script your brain is playing. Positive self-talk can literally change the chemistry of your brain, setting you up for success and more happiness. But along the way, what we need to do is we need to change our habits, because by changing habits, we change our brain. This one is absolutely huge. Dr. Amen emphasises that your brain loves habits, both good habits and bad habits. The more you repeat something, the more it becomes wired and deeply ingrained in your brain. The cool part, you can use this to your advantage by creating small positive habits like journaling, prayer, meditating, or even exercising. You're essentially training your brain for success. Want to overcome your bad habits? Start with small changes and be consistent with them. Over time, you'll notice your brain will crave those positive habits, making them easier to stick with. Emotions have a big impact on the brain health. We all know stress and emotions can take a toll on our bodies, but did you know they can also impact your brain? Dr. Amen explains that prolonged stress, anger, or fear can create lasting damage to the brain structure and function. On the flip side, happiness, gratitude, and positive emotions can actually improve brain health. So start embracing positive emotions and mindfulness practices to combat negative feelings. Your brain and your happiness will thank you. And the last point to come from this book is that you have the power to change your brain and your life. This most empowering lesson in terms of your brain is always listening, is that you have the ability to change your brain. Dr. Amen reminds us that it's never too late to start rewiring your brain for the life that you want, whether it's by improving your diet, challenging your negative thoughts, or simply taking care of your mental health. You have the tools to create lasting change, and your brain won't have its control over you in a negative way, but a positive way. You can actually take charge and make it work for you. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club, where I come to you from Parramatta Park on this beautiful day, where I'm surrounded by pigeons, ducks, crows, and this wonderful nature. Yassas, take care, and bye for now.